Howdy there. MGTOW Bandit is here. I am the bandit. I am an outlaw. Got my Outback hat on, not to be confused with the cowboy hat. My Dundee. This is my Dundee. Let me get into it. The bandit is in love. The bandit is finally in love, y'all. My MGTOW men out there. Don't be scared of this. I'm in love, man. With who, you ask? Me. I'm in love with me. I love me. Me. It's a great thing to be in love with you. Because when you're in love with yourself, you're going to look out for yourself. You're going to be about self. Do not be confused with selfishness. Selfishness is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about truly loving you. Getting up in the morning and just looking at yourself and saying, you know what? It's me and you. You look in that mirror, you say, hey, it's me and you. We're going to go out here and we're going to tackle this world. We're going to weed out all non-hackers. We're going to stay the course. We're going to do what we're set out to do, which is what? Succeed, produce. We're going to qualify. We're going to be inspired. We're going to be inspired. We're going to be determined to be at the top of whatever you're involved in. This is the duty of a man, of a MGTOW man. You got to be in love with you. You have to be in love with yourself. Because if you're not going to love anybody. Don't even think about getting in relationships, young man, if you don't love you. You're trying to get into a relationship with a woman to validate who you are, to have some type of confidence about you because somebody like you. That's failure. You must get up every morning. You get out that bed, you take that piss, and you get up smiling because you're alive and you can further your task. This is what being a man is about. Loving every moment of manhood. When you get that together, loving you, waking up in the morning, improving. Let me give you some examples. I work 2 jobs. I'm in the gym every morning, except Sundays, and I run on those days. I'm always seeking results. Results is what I want. Anything that I do in life, man, it's about a result. I want to see an outcome. We as men are running around doing things and not getting that result. We don't receive any gratification, any tangibles. We don't get that. We put our ass on the line. We put our ass on the line. We put our ass on the line. We get nothing back in return. Why? Because we don't put ourselves first. We don't love us. And you can't expect a woman to love you if you don't love you. She's going to treat you how you treat yourself. So if you don't make sure you got nice clothes, she damn sure ain't gonna buy you a button down or a nice hat or a pair of nice pants or a pair of shoes. If you walking around looking like nothing and everything is about her and you attending to her, she's gonna attend to her. Because you're not requiring her to do nothing. She's just there. And a lot of you men out there are complaining about your woman don't do anything. She don't cook, she don't clean, she just lay around. She like to be in the street. All she do is shop. All she do is this. And it's because that's what you do for her. She's doing the same thing for herself that you do for her. When you should be prioritizing yourself. Self is number one. So today, I am in love with me. I'm comfortable with me. I don't care what a woman say to me. I don't care if she say you hate your mama. I don't care if she say you have low self-esteem. I don't care if she whatever she got to say that's going to try to shame me. Because when she look at me, she's going to see a man that's in shape. She's going to see a man that is riding. I'm not walking. She's going to see a man that have his own house. She's going to see a man that have his own 2 bank accounts and investments. Other investments. She's going to see a man that's on top of his goals. Moving forward. A lot of you men out there are wasting time. You're wasting time. You're wasting time trying to love a woman. You're wasting time trying to invest in a woman. You're wasting time neglecting yourself. You're wasting time worrying about your shortcomings because of what somebody else say about you. So what if that woman say she want a man 6'2", 6'3"? So what? You need to be thinking, can she get a man that she wants? Huh? Because a lot of these women out here are not qualified for what they want. And you are putting yourself down and having self-doubt because of what women around you saying that they want and what they deserve to have and what they won't stand for. But if you look at the average woman, the things that they say they want, they don't have. This is just the God's honest truth. The women in my family, all the men they said they're attracted to, they end up having kids with dudes that is the exact opposite. Why? Because they didn't qualify for the men that they want. You can look at the movies all day, and you can say, that man fine, that man fine, that man fine, and vice versa. That woman fine, that woman fine. If you don't qualify for that type of human being, you're not going to get it. There are certain women out here that I don't qualify for. I'm not naive. But I don't worry about what I'm not qualified for. Because what I'm not qualified for is not necessarily the best thing for me. Men, we need to get our lives in order. We need to know who we are. We need to have principles and boundaries and guidelines and manhood and love for ourselves. And then you can go out there and go to war with the world and everything in it. This must be intact. There should not be a mistake. or a state of confusion. You must be level-headed, because it's a war out there, and these women are popping up all over the place, becoming chameleons. And you think you got a good woman, and oh, she good, I'm in love. But you haven't took time to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love that person, whatever that's looking back at you in that mirror. A lot of you men don't even do it. A lot of men don't even take a good deep look at themselves and see where they can improve physically and mentally. They always want to look at what they've been through, who put them through this, their upbringing. When they grown, this woman did this to me, that woman did this to me. You chose your hell. I'm MGTOW because I want to bring you out of that hell. And I want to stop the young man from going through the gates of hell. The gates of hell of marriage. The gates of hell of long-term relationships. The gates of hell of some damn woman trying to twist and turn you and put you on a program that's going to have you just spiraling out of control. To the point now, you got men out here kill the whole family over a woman. That's what I'm trying to solve. I'm trying to stop all this madness. That's what I'm trying to do. And if you reach this video and you're going through something, hopefully it'll wake you up and say, hey, I need to make a change. I need to start loving me. I need to be in love with myself. I need to be in love with me. You wake up with yourself every day. And most men are detached from themselves. They don't even like themselves. You can see the way they walk. You can see the way they talk that they don't like themselves. There is no love for self. How in the hell are you going to go and love someone else? There have to be love for self. Have to be. It just has to be that way. I'm not the most articulate man. I never claimed to be the most articulate man. I speak from experience that have went into wisdom. I have moved up to the upper room. From experience to wisdom. And the wisdom tells me that you must love yourself, because you are the one that deal with yourself more than anybody. You are with you 100% of the time. So you are making decisions about yourself 100% of the time. You can't blame a woman. You can't blame your parents. You can't blame the people in your family. You can have discernment for what they do. But don't be angry about it. Don't hold it. Let it go. And understand that that would never happen to you again. We keep repeating the cycle over and over again, expecting a different result. I'm on my way to work this morning. Well, a few minutes ago. Going through downtown. I see a sign on the pole say, single, Buckhead singles. I live in Buckhead. The single life in Buckhead is a joke. But that sign was a joke. Single, Buckhead singles. And it had a number right there. I'm single. I'm not calling that. I'm not calling that. Because if you're worth something, then you don't have to be in a service. You don't have to be in a service where people call a number and they got to connect you. You will draw people in. You only draw in what you are. That's the point. So what I'm saying is, love yourself. Be about yourself. And then you will connect with other people that is on that same realm. Because the people that's not going to be on that level, they're not going to want to have anything to do with you. They're going to call you a lame, you're a sellout, you hate yourself. You're selfish. That's what they're going to say to you. They say Jesus was the greatest man to ever live, and he was hated and murdered. Now that should tell you something. So men, I'm about to wrap it up and get ready for this long day. And I got to go in tonight at another spot and do security. So my day will be over in the morning. That's what a man do. Be out here moving, shaking, making money, doing what he got to do. Men, MGTOW is the only way for you to have solitude, love for self. Then you can display love to the world. Bandit is out.